What's up, guys? Welcome back. So we're just gonna jump right into things today. It's been a minute since we've worked on our 6-speed projects out of the 6-speed. For those of you that follow my Instagram and have been following this channel, I was supposed to make this thing run a while ago, and just been busy with life, haven't gotten around to it. So right now we're getting around to it. We got our hot side housing mounted on the side of the manifold here. Aha! Kids are back in school. Anyway, so what we've got here, we just got our old oil drain, which is there on the floor. We just got that out of the side of the block, and we have our new fleece unit here, which is, it's all AN fitting, which is really nice because we don't have to, these AN fittings are a lot nicer to remove than messing around with that stupid foot. Oh, we got stickers. We got stickers, a koozie, a thank you from them. So go check out Fleece, man. They've got, this is actually our first order from them, and well, let's just throw this thing on here. Let's see how it goes. I already know that I switched over the Duramax. Lola, actually, I switched her over, her transmission lines, I switched her over to AN fittings. And it's a lot nicer than that push lock. Don't have to worry about it leaking, but we're going to jump in it. I'm going to catch back up with you guys when we get it installed. Alright, so we're going to break back in here. I was actually going to stop a lot sooner than this, but things started rolling really nicely. And when you get that kind of progress, man, anybody out there that swings a wrench, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But we got our fleece line in. I'll put some light on this, if I can get it to focus. Right there. Really nice setup, really clean. I really need to invest in some AN wrenches so I don't scratch it. We got our ground cleaned up there, got it in, alternators in, and the turbo housing, the snail housing is on. So it's actually a pretty neat color. It changes colors with light and darkness and all that. My wife chose up, and that's actually going to be the accents on the engine. We are going to do the valve cover in that, but right now we're going to go ahead and we're going to get all this junk in here cleaned out. We're going to pack a shirt in there, clean this up, clean it out again, get our intake runner on, and then we're going to start setting up injection lines. And before I go any further, or once that's done, before I go any further with like injection lines and that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through this mess of wiring, and we're going to start getting everything where it needs to go, because like I said, I want to hear this thing run. I do, however, have to get back here. I got to finish up, put some light back on this again. I do got to get in there and finish up the rear main, and then put the adapter plate on there, and then fire it up. Interesting thought. You can't start it without the adapter plate, because where's the starter going to go? Well, anyway, I'm going to get that on. I'm going to fire it up. I'm doing it without the transmission and all that in there, as I've mentioned before. I am human, although I do believe in my abilities to get it done, to perform it properly. But that big son of a bitch right there is not something that I really want to put in and out of this truck time and time again. And, you know, our transfer case is down there chilling out, and it looks good. So I really don't want to be banging the crap out of stuff. So I'm going to jump back into this again. I have no idea where I'm going to pick you guys back up on. I'm not really doing time lapses or anything on this, because it's, you've seen one, you've seen them all. You guys, this is all basic stuff. You don't need to see me put this stuff on. I'd rather just break in and keep you guys up, you know, up to speed as we're going, just because it's, I've been doing them for a while. It gets a little bit boring. So we're going to pick up here. in just a little bit, and we're gonna see where this takes us. All right, guys, big jump forward. So we get, you know what? It's been a couple days. I don't remember where I left off, so bear with me. Throw a little extra light in there. It's a good light from Harbor Freight, but I tell you what, man, it does not do this color justice. This turned out pretty slick. But anyway, we got all of our sensors ran for our Edge EAS. No, this truck does not have an edge tuner on it. It has the daisy chain and all that there, and it has the, there's the mount. I don't have the edge unit in it. She has the edge unit just strictly for monitoring. We also got we're getting ready to pop our rear main out. The wife's gonna come home and give me a hand with that. But that's pretty much it right now for Sally. I'm sorry, I know you guys can't see a whole lot. It's been busy. Been very busy, been actually pretty productive, I gotta say. I actually found a place that will take Ironhide's big guy's chassis here, so I'm getting all the scrap around. I'll be tearing all the rest of that chassis apart. We got some stuff that's going on our 01 donor truck not important. Lost my train of thought. It's been a long week. But anyway, we got our wiring ran. I got to clean some of this up. I just kind of threw it over to get stuff cleaned up, and well, not necessarily cleaned up, but to get it where it's going. I've still got you can see the VP or the ECM plug down there wrapped up in a bag still. I got to get the power steering pump mounted the rest of the way. And then I've got to get there you are. I got to get the fuel filter cleaned up and get that back on. And then once we have fuel going to this thing, we're going to be in business. I still have I've got to drop the tank. We got to put a new fuel sending unit in it. And fuel sending unit, I got to paint the drive shaft still. And I've got to paint the rear diff, get that cleaned up to match the front and the rest of the frame. It's all been undercoated. It looks great. And I pretty much think that that's it. I don't have a whole lot more going on with that. We do, though. We do have a little bit going on with this one. I'm not going to spoil everything. But we've been having some fun. Now stick around, because there's one more fair. Hillsdale County Fair. And it's Saturday. And I think we might have to go give them some shit. I did get the hitch removed from the back of that truck. It was all rusted and broken out, so that's replaced. But we're gonna throw some goodies at that truck. We're gonna throw some tuning at it, and we're gonna do. This is all upcoming. We're gonna do a little bit of towing with Lola. We've got my buddy Bobby G's Cummins here. We put his Grand Rock stacks on. We'll roll the clip. Pretty cool, right? I mean, it's not bad. But we did this. We knew it was a weak injection pump, and unfortunately, there she sits. So the injection pump, the VP44, unfortunately did go out on that truck. So that's another upcoming thing we have. We're going to get it towed out of here. That way we can do what we got to do. We've got to finish stripping the frame out back. We've also got to get this thing gutted out so we can get it start getting it prepped, get it out of here. We're going to be doing cap corners and rocker panels on that as well. That's probably not going to happen until winter because, I mean, it's not anything that's important right now. I don't know what we're doing with that. It's not going anywhere, but I don't know what we're doing with that. But that's going to be a big chunk right there because I missed my truck. But I think that pretty much ends my rambling. Stay tuned for upcoming stuff. At the polls, Luke, he's going to be pulling his Cummins. So, we might see that break. We might see the Duramax break, or I might just get pissed off and we hook Lola up and show him how it's done. Either way, we're kind of just winging it. Oh, and while I'm looking, we got to do that guy. I've got to get that water pump cleaned up so that way I can throw it on. But that pretty much does it for me. I know that, again, this video wasn't action-packed. There wasn't a whole lot going on. My apologies for that. It's busy around here. But we do have some cool stuff coming up to end out the season, because since I've started this channel, the only thing that we've done is work on shit, and only 2 of them run. And we don't play with them, and that's not cool. So stick around. I appreciate it for those of you that come back. Much, much love. Thank you very much. It means a lot to me. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Thanks. Take care. Have a great night. We will see you on the next one.